Chantae. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So as you guys can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be another foundation review. I'm going to be reviewing the Maybelline Fit Me, the Matte and Poreless formula. Make sure that it's focusing. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and move my hair. I didn't get a primer to go with this foundation, so I'm just going to prime my face as I normally would. So the primer that I'm going to be using is the Black Opal Oil Blocking Primer. Yeah, Invisible Oil Blocking Primer. This is what it looks like. And you guys, please ignore my nails. I really need to do them. I'm going to do them today, I promise, but just bear with me with my nails for this video for today, okay? Okay, so I have the color 355 Coconut, and this is the Matte and Poreless formula. As I said, it is for normal to oily skin. It mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, and it has a natural and seamless finish. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also have this Maybelline Face Studio little face sponge, so I'm actually going to use that with the foundation today. So this is what the sponge looks like. It's really soft. It has a little sharp edge on here. I'm going to go ahead and wet my sponge and I will be right back. So I am back. My sponge is nice and wet. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the foundation. So the first thing that I noticed is that it doesn't have a pump or anything. It's just the bottle. So I don't like that too much. I actually like a pump, but I'm going to try to look past that. So I'm just going to empty some onto the back of my hand. Oof. I have way too much. So I forgot to turn off my extra little light that I use to do my brows. So I'm sorry about all the extra beaming. This is my shade that I picked out, 355 Coconut. I'm not sure if it's actually a perfect match for me, but I'm actually going to try it out. This is like one of the darkest shades that I could find in the store. So we're going to see what happens. So it is a little too red for me. I always end up getting foundations that are too red. And so far this sponge, I'm actually liking it. You guys know I usually apply my foundation with a brush, but this sponge is actually giving me a nice finish. So I'm going to go in for a little more. The fact that it doesn't have a pump really bothers me because I need a pump. This is just going to be so messy for me. Okay, so this doesn't look bad. I still have a little bit left in the back of my hand, and I'm probably just going to use that to build up around my mouth. So it is a little red for me, like I said, but it isn't too off of a match, so it's wearable for me. Before jumping into concealer, I just want to talk about how good my skin is looking. Like it said, it is a matte finish, but it's not super matte to the point to where my face looks dry. So I do like it. My pores, we're going to talk about those after I finish with concealer and my full face. Moving into the concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's supposed to erase dark circles and fine lines, and it's supposed to be infused with goji berry, whatever that does for the skin. So with Age Rewind, you know, wind, I guess. So you have to till the product actually comes out. So So I'm finally getting some product after about, I don't know, 15 to 20 little twists. But this is in the shade Honey. I forgot to mention that. So this is like, I know they came out with a new shade range for these, but this is like the darkest one that I could find in the store. Like, what is up with that? I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and start to conceal. So this is coming off a little pink for me. So I'm nervous. So just first off, I can say that I'm not too much of a fan of the sponge on here. I just feel like, I don't know, it doesn't really give me the control that I'm used to. So I mean, I don't know, some people might like the sponge, but I'm not too big of a fan. So I'm just going to go in with my brush that I normally would conceal with, or blend out my concealer with, and I'm just going to use that to blend it out. No, actually, let me not do that. Let me use a sponge. So just after blending out this first layer, I can say that it did brighten up my face, and it's not too light of a concealer for me, but I'm still kind of seeing my dark circles in my bags and stuff. So I'm going to try to put another layer and see if I can build it up and get rid of that. Okay, so looking straight up into the camera, I can see that it is like blurred here. Like, it looks really good. I'm kind of wiping it off. But it looks pretty good on camera. But in person, I can still kind of see my dark circles. I just really wish you could see what I'm seeing in person, but it does not look bad. It's concealed, but I can still kind of see it, but it's better than some concealers that I have used. So I will say that. So moving on to actually setting my face, I do not have a Maybelline powder, so I'm going to use my black Opal oil blocking powder like I used the primer. They're the same. So before I turn into Creasy McCrease face, I'm going to use my black Opal powder. And the only reason why I'm going to show this is because I'm going to use the flat side of the sponge. And I actually want to see how I like this, because I've never baked using a sponge or even set my face using a sponge. So I just want to see how I feel about this. Way quicker and easier, I can say that. I'm feeling the sponge, you guys. I am. So I'm just going to set all the places that I highlighted. I'm probably going overboard with this powder, but it'll be okay. I'm just going to use the tip to get my nose. And I'm going to go ahead and contour and sharpen that up as well, and then I'm going to get back to you guys. So I finished my face off camera, and you guys, my freaking skin looks freaking flawless. Like, look at this. Like, the way it's coming up on the monitor, I hope it's coming up like that on camera, but it's just like, oh my god. Like, it's matte AF, but my face does not feel dry. It does not feel heavy. Super lightweight. Like, I am really feeling this foundation, you guys. It's going to be like a new everyday foundation for me. I said that about the black Opal as well, but you guys, this one is, come on now. Like, I really want to try the other Fit Me products, because this is my, well, I actually have a Fit Me concealer. Why didn't I use that? But like, it looks so good, you guys. I am shocked. Like, I usually, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not really too good at skin when it comes to makeup. But like lately with these, like this black Opal and then this Fit Me, like I am doing it, you guys. I'm doing it. But this is the final look. I want you guys to see how my skin is looking. My under eye is really smooth. Like, it's even smooth to the touch, you guys. Like, I can touch my skin. We're actually set with the Maybelline Master Fix. I actually didn't mention that, but that's what I use to set my face. But like, I can even touch my skin and it doesn't feel like my makeup's gonna move anywhere. Like, I'm really in love with that, you guys. Check it out. It's super smooth, super matte. This foundation, flawless, you guys. I love the way it has my skin looking, even though I was a little scared about the shade because it came off a little red. Once I actually put my full face on, it actually looks really good compared to my body. I wish you guys could see it in person because it looks so much better in person than it looks on camera. But yes, I'm really feeling this. It's matte. My pores look good. So matte and poreless. Yes, bingo. So the instant age rewind, the big con that I can say about this is the wind on it, if that makes sense, and the sponge. I wasn't a big fan of those two. I felt like the winder was cute though, you know, age rewind, you know, you gotta wind it to get it to come out. I felt like that was cute, you know, it sold me. The sponge, yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of the sponge because I didn't feel like I had too much control over the product. The color, I could have chosen a different color, but as I said, this was all that I found in the store, like the darkest shade in the store. So I would love to try a darker color, maybe even to contour with, because I actually like the formula. It actually did help with my dark circles a little bit in my bags. Like, my eyes look super smooth and flat up under. Like, I was not seeing it at first, but now that I'm finished with my makeup, I can see how big of a difference this concealer made compared to the others that I use. I really recommend that you guys go ahead and try out this foundation and concealer if you haven't already. But if you have, please let me know how you guys felt about it in the comments down below. Did it work out for you? If you actually wore it out, how did it last? Like, that's what I really want to know, because you guys know that I don't really wear my makeup out, but I want to start. So I do want to know some nice foundations to wear out. As I mentioned before in a previous video, we finally reached our 500 subscriber goal. So if you would like to be on the train to 1K with us, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will be doing a giveaway since we did hit 500. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, be sure to go ahead and be subscribed to my channel so that you won't have to worry about missing the video when I upload that. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.